Well, hello everybody. Hey, everybody's watching us now. Welcome to yet another video. I'm your host, Coach Jane Njogu, and today I'm excited. I'm with the amazing, beautiful Joanne, a friend that I met here in UAE. So before I introduce myself, I will let her introduce herself, and then I will tell you guys why we are doing this video. Over to you, Joanne.
Hi guys. I'm so happy, Jane. Thank you so much for inviting me to do this session with you. My name is John, been in Dubai for a long time, so almost 7 years. And yes, I've met a lot of people, so there is a reason as to why I want to do this kind of session. So I'll let Jane continue with the introduction about what we're going to talk about, and then from that, you understand.
I know everybody's like, what is this about? What are you talking
I
about?
know.
So today we are here because Joanne and myself, we had a discussion and we felt like there's something that we need to create awareness on. And coming May, there will be the Mental Awareness Month. But we decided to take it upon ourselves to make it our mission to create awareness, mental health awareness, starting as early as January. Why should we wait for May for us to do this, create awareness? And we are seeing this, we are seeing people getting affected. So for those who
Yes.
don't know me, my name is Jane Jogu. I am a life coach and practitioner. I just point this out that I am not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, I'm just a coach. And my role here today is to create awareness. And if you feel like whatever we talk about, if you feel like the triggers they come to you, make sure you seek for help. We're going to do research on where you can get the help from, whom you can talk to. But our main job, Joanne and myself, is to create that awareness because we want nothing but the best for our community, nothing but the best for everybody who is watching us. So I'm going to hand it over to Joanne to do the definition part, and then we can move on from there. Over to you, Joanne.
All right, Jane, thank you so much. So, guys, let's talk about mental health awareness. Before you dig deep into anything, you have to understand what it means exactly. And me, I think one of the best definition that I like is from CDC. I don't know if you guys are familiar with CDC, but CDC is the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And this is how they define it. Like, it's the effort to understand how your brain works and how it affects you emotionally, psychologically, and your social well-being. Also, your capability to handle stress. How you think, how you feel, and how you act. Because at the end of the day, our actions matters a lot. If you feel like things are not going well and you're not acting right, you're not feeling right, you're not thinking properly, there might be something wrong and that something needs to be addressed. Mental health affects how much you handle, how you handle your stress is very important. And if you feel like if anything that comes in life, this life is not easy and there's so many things that people go through on daily life. And if you feel like even little things are affecting you a lot, then there is need to address and understand what is your brain capability. Is everything okay? Is there something that you should work on? Because most people ignore about how they feel and how they act and how they think. And when you ignore, the more you progress, the worse it becomes with time. And the reason is why we are doing this right now is because it's better to know and understand before getting to that place where you cannot. It becomes worse and you cannot handle it anymore. So the moment you are aware, you are able to seek help, and you are able to understand how to go about it. That's Jen.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful you've said. And just to expound on what you've said, we're not just talking about those who are maybe experiencing mental health awareness, mental health. We want also the people around them, their families, their friends, to understand these triggers so that you are able to assist them, you're able to get the help before it's too late. And the reason why I'm saying that is because according to World Health Organization, one of their publications, they had stated that at least in terms of global suicide, more than 700,000 people die to suicide every year. And then they
It's
had
true.
further said that suicide accounts for 1 in 100 deaths globally.
Yeah.
And suicide being the fourth leading cause of death among individuals between the age of 15 and 29 years. This is a very young age to see die out of suicide. And if it's something we can be able to address, if it's something that we can help address and maybe make the community better, why not join hands together, address these triggers? Because in some communities, it is shameful to hear that someone is seeking help because of mental health. It is
Yeah.
shameful. You become like I'm sure Joanne, you've had these stories where, hey, leave that person. That person is there's something wrong with that person.
Um,
And
exactly. I feel like you need to understand someone first,
mhm,
because people are quick to judge. That's what I say. It's the society and it's normal. But what I feel like, before you judge that person, understand why that person is acting and is doing that. Because when it comes to mental health, it starts from our childhood, to be honest. The moment you're born. When you're born, it can be either go two ways. You're born nicely, you have oxygen and everything, or you are born without, or your brain is underdeveloped, because we have those people who are underdeveloped, and those people, it's a lot of them who are out there, but nobody understands how these people act, how these people think, and how these people feel, and why they do what they do.
mm,
So people can make an effort to understand each other and know why the person is doing what they are doing, so they can know if they have this issue, they can seek help and address it.
very true. I totally agree with you. And just to top on what you've said, when we eliminate the judgment part and we start embracing people, we start loving them as they are, they will also be acceptable. They'll be open to receive the help. Sometimes the help is there, but what happens is this person gets to maybe fear to be judged, fear of people talking about you. Oh, did you hear Joanne? Joanne is crazy. Joanne is, and that word
Yeah.
alone becomes a trigger. So
Yes.
as a society, we should start thinking of how we can embrace these flaws, how we can make these people feel part and better, or part and parcel of the community, part of the society. And needless to mention that some of the symptoms of mental health include depression. Joanne had mentioned stress earlier, and there's so many other triggers that we're going to cover in the series of our videos.
Yeah.
Needless to mention again that according to World Health Organization, 5% of adults suffer from depression. And if depression is a symptom of mental health, or is one of the symptoms of mental health in one way or another,
Yeah.
then it's very important for us to address this issue. Very important for us to sit down and say, you know what, it's okay. And some cases, it's nobody's fault. It just happened to
No.
be there. But the moment
Exactly.
you accept to, you know what, I accept myself as I am, or I accept Jane as she is, and I'm going to get her the help she needs. Instead of going with the reacting voice, go with the responding voice, so that this person can feel loved and listened to. I don't know if you have something to add. I can see your
I
voice.
think that's it for the definition, because there's a lot to deal with, there's a lot to say with time, and I hope that people can come in and listen and let us know, contribute, and let them leave comments
Mhm.
and tell us about what they're feeling, what is happening, and we can help them seek help.
Mhm. Would like to chip in and give tips to our viewers. We'll highly welcome your opinions and your expertise, because, as I mentioned before, we are not certified to diagnose. What we are trying to do here is to create that awareness so that in 2023, we have played our role in reducing the number of suicide cases. We have impacted lives, and I believe as human beings, that will be our main goal. Not just to live every day and make money. Sometimes it's just the small things that we do. And I hope you guys watching us, you're going to join us in this journey. So we are going to be doing this on a monthly basis. This is series 1. So we're going to have more series coming up, more knowledge. We'll do a lot of research for you guys, just to make sure that this knowledge is out there, make sure that this knowledge is easily accessible. So with that, thank you so much, Joanne, for joining me today. and I will be seeing you in the next video.
I'm looking forward to the next one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.